water drainage plans for Thornton B Wing. As you can see here, we have the existing feature survey. We have the stairs, the sidewalk, the utilities, and natural features. I added water flow paths to show where the current drainage system goes, and as you can see, it's kind of a mess. It goes into the vegetation, down the sidewalks, down the stairs, pretty much everywhere it's not supposed to. It creates a large problem. My proposed design is designed to fix all of the drainage problems as well as making it more aesthetically pleasing and not hindering the mobility of pedestrians. Here we have my proposed sidewalk. As you can see, it is composed of a semi-permeable concrete with basically cutting out all of the features that are currently up in between the mech building and material science building. I cut out the upper garden near the material science building to create more sidewalk, which will easily allow us to direct the water into the rain gardens, which are shown here in the white area and here. It's a tiered rain garden system. My proposed ramp was moved closer to the material science building as well to account for the Wilsdorf Cafe area. I will talk about the ramp features towards the end of the video. Here we have my entire proposed plan for the stormwater drainage system. As you can see, the tiered rain garden system is shown here with the brown at the top and the bottom. The rain gardens are surrounded on three sides by a retention wall, which is semi-permeable, allowing for some of the water to flow out of the retention wall into the gutter system, which I'll talk about in a second. The gutter systems are sunken into the ground with a slotted top to allow water to go in without hindering the pedestrians. The gutter systems collect water on every side of every wall and on most of the areas where water would flow to that do not, the water that does not get directed into the gardens. The gutter systems lead to the main drainage system at the bottom, and that's about it. Here we have a profile view of the tiered rain garden system. At the top we have the semi-permeable sidewalks with concrete pavers and a series of filtration systems and drains to filter the water before it goes into the main drainage system pictured here. As you go down into the rain garden, you have layers of mulch and soil mixed, and then packed gravel and loose gravel. The vegetation in the rain gardens will replace all of the current vegetation with drier climate plants on the outskirts where there will be less water, and as the water flows into the center of the rain garden, there will be more wetter vegetation. The retention walls, as shown, will allow water to flow down. Some of the water that seeps out will flow down into the gutter system shown on either side of the sidewalk, and the tiered process will basically be repeated down into the next rain garden. Finally, you get to the lower garden where the final amount of water will flow into the main stormwater drainage system pictured with the rectangle. Here we have the proposed ramp. The ramp design, as I said, replaces the current handicap access ramp near Wilsdorf Cafe. My proposed ramp has a 5.06 continuous grade, which meets the ADAA requirements. And as you can see, the current land and the proposed grade requires all cut, which means most of the cut soil will be used for the rain gardens, which will alleviate a lot of the costs and hassle involved with creating the rain gardens. I believe that my design will alleviate most of the problems with rainwater and create a very aesthetically pleasing and happy environment for students. And thank you for listening.